You are shouting, Father Lord, man na man, man na man. You don't even care the kind of man. Man na man. When you are hardworking and resourceful, your husband would love you, would respect you. When you're marrying a man, you're not just marrying the man. You're marrying him and his family. So there was a time when you were in your early 20s and guys would come around and you just form style, do shakara, just ignore them. Then you get to your late 20s and you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to settle down, and you before you know it, you start going for some prophetic meetings, going to some prayer houses and visiting all the churches around, both online and on site. Then you get to your 30s, your mid 30s, and you start fire prayers. You start fire, oh Lord, wherever my life partner is, locate me by fire. In the name, you start praying, locate you by fire. And you get to your 40s. At this point, you're just shouting, Father Lord, man na man, man na man. You don't even care the kind of man. Man na man. Now, you could have avoided all this if you had the proper information on how to actually carry yourself. Some people argue that it's actually equal, but I believe it's not. And what am I talking about? There are more unmarried ladies than unmarried men, and that's strictly because the women probably didn't get the proper orientation about what men want in a woman. All right, what men want in their women. All right, so it's confusing. It's confusing. Let's quickly dive into it. But just in case you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But of course, as we move on, I know you'll definitely leave your comments. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Men don't want crazy wives. It's guys who want crazy girlfriends. All right, and they want crazy girlfriends because of the fact that there's this adrenaline that is burning inside that they just want to burn. Okay, they just want to have fun in their lives, so they wouldn't want to settle for a very dull, boring geek. All right, or a bookworm who's always very calm, and they wouldn't want that. So they want the hottest girls who are crazy, making noise, loudest girls on campus, or probably in your high school, or wherever, or in the office space. Okay, but men who really want to settle down don't end up marrying such girls. Most men don't end up marrying such girls. They would rather go for the seemingly reserved ones. All right, they would rather go for the seemingly reserved ones who they believe can process their environment, process information, and produce result from their environment because of their calm nature. That's been the trend. But most ladies have not actually jumped into this revelation yet. So they still live their lives the way they want to live it. Say, let me live my life the way I want to live it. That's one. Next, a nasty guy, a very nasty guy who says a lot of nasty words, sexual words, when talking to you, and always want to have sex with you everywhere, anywhere, anytime. You call that spontaneity. We're so spontaneous in our relationship, we can do it anywhere. Congratulations. You hear me? Congratulations. Now, the man can only process you as a sex mate, can only process you as a bed machine. And that's basically all you would ever be. No matter how gifted you are in other things, because you are giving into him that easily, you are losing value. That's a fact. You're losing value. And I feel sorry for you. So sorry for you. The earlier you change that, the better for you. In case you've been indulging in that, there's still time. You can fix that. All right? You can fix that. Or if you're scared that he would leave you if you don't give him as often as he wants it, he should go and pay your bride price. You should get married to you ASAP, so he can have it anytime, any day. As a matter of fact, he's not supposed to be having it anytime, any day. When you're not a prostitute, you're meant to be a human being who's supposed to be making input in the house, not to be a sex machine. All right, I believe you should be wise enough. I don't want to go into all that, because if I go into it now, we won't leave here today. A lot of ladies need to learn. Now, also, every man wants a good home manager. A good home manager, not just someone who's only interested in the luxurious things of life. All they care about is Bone Streets, BBL, iPhone 25 Pro Max, and whatever the case may be. You want to wear the latest gown, latest shoe, latest gold, and that is all you care about. You are completely useless in kitchen. You're completely useless in cleaning the home. You're completely useless in a lot of things except wasting money. All right, if that's your primary gift, congratulations. The guy would use you, and even if eventually you get married, I promise you that marriage would not stand the test of time. It won't last because when you're marrying a man, you're not just marrying the man. You're marrying him and his family, and there's only so much he can do to defend you from his family's wrath. And if you are temperamental, you'll be able to withstand the heat from his family based on how useless you are. With all due respect, you will find out that that marriage would not last. So you need to learn how to make yourself useful by being a proper home manager and not just a luxurious chick that you want to class yourself like, man, we're the Gen Z. Now we they run things, now we they run this town. All right, please change that mindset. Something else you need to understand about what men are actually looking out for in a woman is that a man psychologically, without even saying it, is looking for four things in a woman. Four. You wonder what are these four things? One, he's looking for a wife. All right, I believe you can go and research who a wife is. Then he's looking for a partner, someone he can be in partnership with in every area of his life. He's looking for that. The person who would give her all to everything that means everything to him. Do you understand? So he's looking for a partner. That's two. Thirdly, he's looking for a sister who can also be his best friend or a friend. All right. So I know you're wondering what the fourth one is, since I've already said a sister who could also be a friend. Fourthly, and most importantly, he's looking for a mother, someone he can fall back to and cry on your shoulders and tell you how bad his day went, or come back and scream and tell you how good his day went. All right, and you could advise him rightly. You showed genuine care. Yes, you could pray on his behalf. All right, pray for him. Pray for him like he's your own child. All right, so these are the four things every man is basically looking out for in a woman. The four primary things: education, money, influence. Those are also good things. Good looks, those are also great things, but those are secondary. These are the four primary things that a man, you could make it five and say friend and separate it from the sister. All right, so these are the primary things that a man wants in a woman. Next, you need to understand that men love hardworking women. There's a special turn on that it gives to a man, that he gives woman extra value, he gives woman additional respect, he gives her greater honor, and he's more honored and proud that he's the husband of this kind of wife. When you're hardworking and resourceful, your husband would love you, would respect you. So don't be a lazy woman and think that once your husband has money, that is all. Life don't set for you. Yeah, wake up. Life will set in a different direction for you. It will shock you. So please don't let that be your experience. Men love hard-working women. What can you do with your hands? Just in case you are one of those women who say, work no day, work no day. Create one. Create one. Finally, men love women who put in additional effort to look good, to smell good, to feel good. All right? You could add your own to taste good. Yeah, of course, to taste good. So you need to put in additional efforts to do those things. Don't be one of those wives you used to dress so nice and shiny and everything, and all of a sudden maybe you got married, you started tying one wrapper for 1 week, tie wrapper on your waist. After you don't marry, you just sit in the house. What's that? All right, that's terrible. You are automatically you just give the man the license to go and have side chicks everywhere, side chicks. So don't be that kind of wife where you just lazy around. You only beat once a day. All right, or probably you wake up in the morning, you might not brush your teeth. Probably you have been busy since it's not easy, taking care of the children, doing this, doing that, doing this. You're forgetting that the man is also a priority in your life. It's also a priority in your life. So you need to put in effort, look good, smell good. All right, smell good, feel good, feel good. We understand that nature over time would affect the condition of some things in the human body, especially for the women after childbirth. There's a way you will package yourself, the kind of tops you will wear that will still arrange everything that to make the man still attracted to you. So that you don't just come out and say, after all, he's what that made me like this. Your stomach is growing big, everywhere is sagging and everything, and you just come out like that and walk towards him. He will start finding you unattractive. You need to put in extra effort to say, okay, yes, I need to keep my man and make him stay at home. Make you stay at home. So don't be some of those lazy wives who think that once they've married, that's an achievement. Then you just sit in the house. Anything that comes, so far I did my husband's house. That is all. Well, congratulations. That's why your husband has like 12 side chicks. Stay in your husband's house. Inugo, you hear? Shogbo? Don't let any guy deceive you that you should dress nasty and skimpy wares, and that's what appeals to him. When you do that all the time, for him, he's only using you to quench his lust. All right. And eventually, of course, when he has sex with you, of course, more lusty desires are being satisfied. But when he wants to marry, he will go and look for the reserved girl who's wearing long skirts and wearing turtleneck and tying scarf. I'm not saying that's how you should dress anyway. All right. But there's a way I saw online the other day, a lady who dresses so decently and so super hot. Yes. You heard me clearly. So super hot. She's not just beautiful facially, but the way she arranged her decent dressing, turtleneck, long sleeve, short 3/4, and everything, long skirt. She combines them so neatly, so nicely with what I don't know what you guys call this stuff you tie on your head. But yet, there is no man on earth, even the young guys, that would walk past that lady on the street and wouldn't turn back. So she didn't have to be naked. She didn't have to go without bra or wear leggings without pants. She didn't have to do all that, but yet she still retained that attractiveness. So you need to be wise. When they ask you to do those things, they buy those things for you. It's basically to satisfy lust. All right. Someone said you need to give your spouse some prostitute vibes. You need to give your husband some prostitute vibes so that he can stay at home. Well, you can do that in the house, but don't take it outside as a style, because you started like that in a relationship. You become married, and so for you to forget that you are now married, you are now responsible to one man. You start flaunting and exposing your bodies, displaying cleavages everywhere, and you wear tight fitted trousers or leggings, and you don't have the sense that you have to wear a big top to cover it, especially for those who are very endowed. You don't have that sense, that discipline. You will still wear a very short top to further display so much disrespect. So much disrespect. I know you might wonder that I'm so hard on the ladies on this particular episode, but trust me, the very next episode I'm talking about the guys, you will feel pity for them. You will feel sorry for them. But ladies, take calm as I don't tell you so. Take it, all right, and change your ways. Change your ways. And guys, just in case you're smiling, laughing, brother, tell them, make them wise, or they don't know anything. I'm coming for you. Trust me, yours is far worse. Far worse. Some of you, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be amazed. You're wondering, guy, take them easy now. But seriously, it's all for your own good. To make you a better person, to make you a more responsible citizen, a more dependable and reliable individual out there. That's the goal, not to actually run anybody down. Who I be, we won't run person down. Who I be. Yeah. Anyways, like I always say, in all thy getting, get sense.